Okay, so today we have the Galaxy S21 Ultra in the Phantom Silver color. I figured everyone's getting the black one, so I might as well cover silver. The first thing that I immediately notice is the new slimmer box. Let me bring in the box of the Galaxy S20 Ultra from last year. Wow, what a weight loss journey, fat to fit. But for real, the S20 Ultra had a power brick, a charging cord, AKG earbuds and a case in the box. The newer S21 Ultra just comes with the phone and the charging cable. It sucks, but it is what it is. On the side, we have this huge Galaxy branding with nothing on the top, Samsung branding on the other side, and some regulatory information on the bottom and even more on the back. Let me quickly slice through both the seals. As we struggle and finally take the lid off, we are greeted by the phone kept screen up. Let's get right into it. The phone feels surprisingly light in the hand. Wow, I really like this phantom silver color. Such a beautiful phone. Next, we get this box with the Type-C to Type-C cables, some manuals and yeah, there's no power brick in there. Sorry. Well, at least we still get this SIM pin in the box. Man, this phantom silver color looks way better than I expected. Let me take off all the protective plastic and this sticker. Oh, there's plastic on the camera bump too. The matte texture on the back, it's really nice. The aluminum frame is still glossy though. It's going to be a fingerprint magnet. But this color and finish on the back, it's just amazing. It looks so much more premium compared to the S20 Ultra. I especially love how they've designed the camera bump this time with this nice cohesive design language. A very sophisticated implementation. Let's take off the plastic from the front now and let me check. Yep, there's a screen protector under it, so this plastic is basically a screen protector for your screen protector. I don't know if you can see that, but it does come with a pre-installed screen protector. Anyway, let's power it on for the first time and while it boots up, let's compare it to some other phones. First up, we have the S20 Ultra, the predecessor to this phone and the first Samsung Ultra flagship. It looks ever so slightly bigger. Holding them both in hand, the S21 feels slightly heavier than the S20 even though the S20 is slightly taller. But yeah, they are both very similar in size and weight. The real difference maker in my opinion is the matte finish on the S21 which is so much nicer than the glossy one on the S20 Ultra. But yeah, both are large phones, both of them have massive camera bumps, although the one on the S21 looks way cleaner. Oh, they've also moved the SIM tray on the bottom on the S21 Ultra while it was on the top on the S20 Ultra. Now of course, this tray on the S20 supports microSD whereas the S21 does not. Now let's compare it to the most obvious competition, the iPhone 12 Pro Max. As you can see, the difference in the outline is quite visible here. The iPhone is not as tall and slightly thinner. They're roughly having the same thickness. The 12 Pro Max is definitely harder to hold thanks to its flat edges. The S21 has rounded edges, which makes it easier to grip compared to the iPhone. Also, the iPhone is wider than the S21 and that makes a lot of difference because holding the S21 is way more comfortable than the iPhone even though they are both roughly the same weight. Both of them have glossy metal frames although the iPhone has stainless steel and the S21 has aluminium. Steel is heavier but more resistant to dings and dents. Let's also compare it to one of my favorite phones from 2020. This is the OnePlus 8 Pro. The curve on the OnePlus display is way steeper than the curve on the S21's display. The S21's curve is quite subtle in comparison. Both of them have aluminium edges although we have a matte finish on the OnePlus while there's a glossy finish on the S21 Ultra. The camera bump is also way larger on the S21 which makes sense because it does pack a lot more hardware. But overall, the OnePlus is lighter, feels narrower, but the S21 feels like the more premium phone. Although both of them have matte finishes, the S21's finish feels more refined in comparison. Now of course, the S21 Ultra is a much more expensive device, so such differences should be there. Finally, let's also compare it to the Galaxy Z Fold 2, which happens to be my daily driver. Of course, there's no comparison of the thickness over here. Let me quickly take off the case on this one. So there's no comparison of thickness. The Fold is roughly twice as thick. After all, it's a foldable, while the S21 is a regular slab phone. Moving on to the back, I think both of them have the same matte texture, although I really like the silver color more than the Mystic Bronze on this one. I thought I was going to regret not going for the Phantom Black options since I usually love matte black, but that has not been the case. I love the silver color. Of course, the S21 has a larger screen on the front, but the Fold can, unfold to give you an even larger tablet level display. Also, the Fold is a much narrower and a much thicker phone, although they are both roughly the same height. But anyway, this has been our S21 Ultra unboxing and some initial comparison to a few phones. I really hope you liked it. Now of course, a lot of stuff is coming about the S21 Ultra on our channel. There will be a review, an in-depth performance review of the new Exynos chipset, an in-depth camera analysis and lots of other stuff. We are going to rip into this phone and check out everything about it. Stay tuned for all that coverage, and we'd appreciate it if you subscribe, like and share this video. I'm Rohan from TechieTechTech, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.